Well, welcome back everyone to 2025. Hope everybody had a great new year and is getting ready to get back into some modelling. Now, the first project of the year is going to be the aggregate supply. Rocky Sand and Ag, or whatever I am going to call it. So that involves some scratch building, that involves some kit building and some kit bashing. So it's all sort of three things all in one. And it is going to go in my extension piece. So my subscribers have seen the extension piece where the rail cars get loaded and things like that. So first things first, this is the Walthers aggregate bins that everybody's possibly familiar with. So I just built them up as per the plan. I'm still got to glue the top as it's sort of like mocked up to see where my angles are going to be and things like that. So one thing I am going to add is Walthers modern forescape down the side there with the stairs. I reckon that will make it a little bit more sort of realistic. So we'll put him to one side, so he's sort of a work in progress. Next thing I picked up for the area is the Walthers cornerstone conveyors. Now these are quite a good kit. Very, very simple. They come with underside and two side truss rods or truss beams. They come with the little upright support, and they also come with a piece of plastic that's similar to the conveyor. Now what I did with the conveyor is I put 1mm styrene on there to act as or simulate rollers, which then I put 0.25 styrene. It's going to be used as the actual conveyor belt. Now you could possibly heat it to put the sag in the conveyor. I don't think I'm going to go to that extent. I think it's going to look quite realistic. So that's that. So that's a very, very simple sort of thing. I've got the associated wheel loader that's going to go with the bin. Now, this bin here, this is obviously all completely scratch built. It is. I'll grab a ruler for you guys. It's actually not that difficult to build. Really isn't that difficult to build. First things I did was, this here is 50 by 25 and it is 0.75 styrene. Now I was going to do it at a 0.5 and I wanted the sort of take a little bit of modeller's license to get the structural integrity of it. I didn't want it all bowing and carrying on, so that's why I did that. So you got 50mm by 25. You got two bits of that. See on the bottom there. Now these side bits here, 50 by 30. 50 by 30mm. Now you've got to do these sides a little bit longer to take into account for the angle. That's all. It's not that difficult. It looks like that on the inside. There is an oblong shape at the bottom which matches up perfectly with my conveyor, as you can sort of see. So there's going to be uprights and all that sort of stuff as well on this to add some support. These bits are going to be cut off. It's going to be tidied up. You guys get what I mean. I've got a piece of pine, or piece of whatever you can find, and it's cut a table saw on my drop saw. Well, cut a 45-degree angle. Now you'll need this to glue your first part. So your 45, slide underneath that, because that's 45, two sides of 45, and because of the angles, the other sides won't be. They will be approximately or I wouldn't even want to approximate, but they're not 45. I know that for a fact. If you did do 45, yeah, it would be completely out, and you know, it would be splayed. It would be a big sort of a big bin. But I didn't really want that because I sort of had to still have space for my loader, which I probably will make like a ramp or something, obviously, to dump into the conveyor. So you've got plenty of room there as it is, but I will make it a little bit higher. By the way, these are die-cast Masters Caterpillar wheel loaders, or wheel loader. That's really nice. So yeah, and then I just notched out, did my angles there. What I actually did was, it was a 45-degree angle, and I came back across. I think it might be about 22.5. Look, I'm not too sure on what the angle was. I sort of guesstimated it to what I thought would look right. So, and then you just cut like you did with the first bit, the 50 by 25, if you remember rightly. You cut a bit 50 by 30. Now I knew the dimensions of the conveyor, so I marked them out, and I did the angle, measured against the first bit, and the second bit I measured against that, and you'll find where your angle is. So that's the beauty of having your bit of stuff there. I could possibly show you with another little scrap piece over here if I've got some. Which building this I had heaps of, so bear with me while I grab some of that. So yeah, so essentially you grab your bit there, and you know you're going to have your angle like that. And I'll get your hand out of the way for a start. And you know you're going to have your angle like that. So you just measure, make sure that's, give it a little bit of space. So you can always trim it down. It's a lot easier to do than what it is to describe. So you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be like, it's all scientific about it. It's just whatever you feel makes it work. And then I just put up the side there, some styrene. I think that's 9. I know that's 9mm by 50mm up the side, and that's essentially it. So I'll give you a little look at that. It's not. I did think of doing it the easy way, of just having straight sides, but I thought against that. Yeah, I hope this answers some questions. If you've got any other questions, it's just simple. Just give it a go. Use a cardboard template if you're not confident doing it, just to make sure it's right. But just remember, you just get your 45s. Start your 45s. The worst part is putting the first bit on. The first bit on is a right pain. Just measure it, sort it all out. I could probably oh jeez, it's possibly about 10mm. So that is that. So yeah, that's going to go in the little area. This is just like a short little video. I could possibly do a series on this. That's the last area of the railway to be done. So, but yeah, just grab a piece of styrene, grab whatever, scrap styrene, have a go at the angles. Just that probably took me only half an hour to build. Took me probably about half an hour to work out how to do it beforehand. So yeah, just take your time. Like I said, grab some styrene, rip into it. What could possibly go wrong? It's just plastic at the end of the day. If you don't like it, take it apart, start again, use it in the scrapyard, do whatever. But They could possibly set up like that, and I'll have a ramp for the loader to come up onto. I've also got in the area, I've got some, I've got to make some of those steel, like not steel, concrete Lego blocks that all stick together. So I've sort of got an idea about that. But that's just going to be another video. So this video's gone on for long enough. Any questions, just please just put them in the comment sections, and I'll try my best to answer them. But like I said, it's simpler to do than what it is to describe, especially this conveyor belt stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using the conveyor belt as it was if you wanted to. I just chose to make it look a little bit more sort of believable. So yeah, anyway, hopefully this year we'll hit the 300 sub mark. So I'm going to try and put a few more videos out and things like that. So I appreciate everyone's support. It means a lot to me that people will come out and take time out of their day to comment and have a look at the videos, and helps me push along, and helps me, you know, push my skills on, because I don't think I'd even considered making something like this. But here I am. Rightio, thanks guys. We'll catch you on the next one.